Hello, hello. Hey, good evening, YouTube. How's it going? Here we are. I'm starting a little bit later than I planned, and I also had planned on streaming Super Mario Galaxy 2 tonight, but just in this week, just yesterday in fact, I received a brand new NES Homebrew game that I ordered a while ago. It's called BASSE Def Adventures. Actually, I don't know if it's called that. It could be. Is it Bass Def? I have no idea. I don't speak French. But this looks really cool. It's by Broke Studios, who Broke Studio, who brought us Twin Dragons. And from what I can tell, it looks like it might have been built on the Twin Dragons engine. And in fact, when it first was announced, I was kind of looking at the screens, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend the money, because when you order this game, you get the game, and then you also get a graphic novel. So the game is based on a graphic novel. It's also called Bass Def or Bass Def. It's kind of like Mega Man and Bass, I guess, maybe. Or probably nothing like that. Anyway, this is like a graphic novel that looks really cool, actually. The art in this is really, really gorgeous. Hold on a second. I'll switch the camera. And sorry, this should be a widescreen camera, but I've configured it for my stream, and so it's not displaying in widescreen, which is weird. But anyway, it's this beautiful graphic novel by Omake Books, and I guess the artist or the writer is Jibe, and it looks gorgeous. It's just all in French, so I won't be able to read this natively. Smells nice. Smells like a new textbook, a new comic book. Anyway, this totally looks like something I will love to read. You know. I mean, I love stories about people being transported into video games and vice versa. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to read this. I think I'm gonna have to probably see if Google Translate on my phone will work, and it'll be very meticulous of like looking at every screen to read it. But I'm kind of looking forward to this. And look, Pocket Universe is in here. Localization. This looks neat. So I don't know. It looks like it might be actually a collection of comic strips, not an ongoing like manga or graphic novel kind of thing. So yeah, it looks like they're probably comic strips, because they have different titles on them anyway. So I am super excited to read this at some point. It's kind of a neat book. So initially, like, I kind of wanted to just get the game, because obviously I can't read this book, but that wasn't an option. So I was trying to decide if I wanted to order this, and I was like, oh, it looks kind of like Twin Dragons, and then I was like, I love Twin Dragons. Twin Dragons is a fantastic game, and more of Twin Dragons would be great. So if this is similar to that, then sign me up. So I'm actually just going to unbox this live. I don't know if anybody's watching, but I'm going to unbox this live because it's still shrink-wrapped. When was the last time you got a shrink-wrapped Nintendo game, right? So here's the back of the box. It's pretty cool. And I like that they didn't go with the that whole black box style that you see a lot of the time. I forget, somebody online was talking about, I think it was MT Graphics was talking about like homebrew games or aftermarket games, maybe they should shy away from doing that 8-bit like the black box design, because it's just kind of I don't know, it's almost like a parody, you know. And the games are so much more creative than that. You're not doing them a service to just to mimic another style, I guess. Like the art on this is really cool, you know. And if it's, you know, it's kind of done by the probably the graphic artist for the book. So anyway, I'm gonna open this because I have no idea what's actually in here. I don't tend to do unboxings. I don't tend to do live unboxings. So this is kind of neat. I also don't want to destroy this. Okay. The last homebrew game that I got was Battle Kid, the Dangerous Trap, which is a Famicom remake of Battle Kid Fortress of Peril. And the box was really hard to open. I actually went online to figure out how to open one of these boxes without damaging it, and I found a Funko Pop thing that suggested you use a credit card, which works great for Funko Pops, but not for these things. So I ended up using like a nail file. All right, here we go. We're unwrapping brand new NES game. I could have left that on actually. I used to keep that on my old games. I might just do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna leave most of the wrapping on. Now that I've already destroyed it. Okay. I used to try to leave some of that wrapping on my old games, back in the day. All right, so I'm gonna leave some of that wrapping on just to protect it, because and we're gonna try to open it, and you kind of always end up. Oh, yeah, you always kind of end up bending that thing a little bit there at the top. And here we go. Whoop. Oh, wow. This is actually really just like opening an NES game back in the day. There's even a little styrofoam block in here. Look at that. So cool. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Okay. So if you're curious about where you can get this thing, so I did have to import it from France. I believe the game itself is going to be in French only. But it's a platformer, so what do you need translations for? That styrofoam's not going to go back in there now, is it? Okay, there we go. So Omake Books, their website should be on here, you'd think. I have no idea. I think if you just Google Omake Books, you'll see it. Also, you can check my Twitter because I tweeted about it a while ago. All right, so there's that. There's a manual. And there's the NES game itself, and these bags. Nintendo games used to come in bags like this, right? Yes, I smell packaging. I do smell packaging. Okay, I'm putting that plastic bag back in here. This box feels like a legit NES box as well, and this is a real sleeve too. Feels like a real NES sleeve. Some of the kinds you can get now, or kind of have like a little folding thing on the bottom there. But yeah, this is pretty neat. And you slide it out, and there it is. It's a gray cartridge, and the back says "Attention," and then a bunch of French stuff. Oh, you might need to press reset 4 to 8 times, probably to set the region, I think. But yeah, it's pretty nice. The logo, the label looks nice. See if you can get close up there. It's not focusing very well. It's fine. It's a pretty cool sleeve. And we are going to be playing this for the first time, like ever. For me, anyway. I know other folks have streamed it already, and there's some videos online that you can watch. But anyway. So yeah, the whole manual is in French. But it's got little illustrations in here, which is pretty cool. Here's the instructions, how to use the controller. Ludo and Simon, I guess, are the characters. And then there's like the power-ups you can have. Special objects. Looks like 1-ups and coins and hearts. Pasta? Jetpack? That's cool. World 1, the Crystal Forest. It's pretty neat. Boss Big Robbit. World 2, the Ice Mountain. Monde 2, the Ice Mountain. Boss Bolcher. Bolcher. It's kind of cute. World 3, Haunted Mansion. Boss Megob Host. World 4, Base 57, Killer Bot. Moon Surface. Martian Emperor. There better be some DuckTales references in that one, I hope. Really hard to top the moon level. World 6, Wrecked City, Boss Master Robot, and then World 7, Boss. It's this shadowy, must be Shadow Link or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea if these are characters that are in the comics, then that would make sense. But I've never read them. Oh, here's the URL for the website. So it's called Super Bass Def, Boss Def maybe. I don't know. And it's Omake Books. So it's omakebooks.com. Okay. Yep. All right, and then there's a section for notes at the back, which I never filled these things in my own manuals because I hated hated writing in the thing. So this is going to go in here, and this is going to go with the rest of my homebrew games. And we are going to play this game. So stand by for 1 second. I'm going to swap the cartridge. I only have a cartridge in the AVS so that I could get the stream working. And like Mega Man 5 is in there right now. So I'm just going to swap the cart, and we'll get playing. And hopefully I am in fact live. I think I am. I'm just going to double check. And we'll see how long I'll play. I have nothing to do tomorrow morning except sleep in. Cool. Looks like we're live. I don't have to wake up anytime in particular, which is a luxury, really. My son will let me sleep in, so we'll see. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to swap the cart. Okay. Boss Death Adventures. New game, password, Broke Studio, and Omake Games. Is this even working? Oh, my controller lost its sync. Hold on a second here. I should just use a wired controller, but got so many wires running all over anyway. Hey, Completionist89, how are you? Alright, something in French. I can't read that. Something game something. I like the animation though. This is neat. Probably saying like, look at the game of the something of us. I don't know. How are you, Completionist? I just did an unboxing of this new homebrew NES game I've picked up, Boss Death Adventures. It's pretty neat so far. Is there anything else? Oh, you have to click the A button to progress. I can't read this. It says Ludo and Simon. I guess Ludo's the blonde dude. Hey, Bradley Bateman. I must butcher the French. You mean like literally the French or just the French language? French language. No, I'm good. No, I'm not gonna do that. But I do like the that guy talks a lot. I do like the cartoony style here. That's nice. I like that. Might have to make a wallpaper out of that one. How are you doing, Bradley Bateman? Ooh, look at that. Alright, so here's... I guess the game is starting. I did not actually hit start, though. Okay, here we go. See, this is why I say it looks a little bit like Twin Dragons, but I think that's fine. Like, you know, I love Twin Dragons. Alright, let's get started here. Okay, so jumping, shooting. I don't know if he... It looks like he's shooting with his finger, right? Physics feel pretty good. You can switch. Oh, I like that. You can switch with the select button there, which is another sort of Twin Dragons mechanic. Oh, he's got big fireballs, but he's gotten much slower. He can only shoot, like, you know, less frequently. All right, pretty cool. Physics feel good. Got these coins. How's the audio sound? I'm gonna pump up the volume. I'm gonna bump up the audio a tiny bit because I think I lowered it when I was playing something else that was too loud. So let me know how that sounds to you guys. I want to turn up my volume a little bit too because I can't quite hear this music. All right. Cool. Well, welcome. Happy Friday. I'm glad you are hanging out with me. It's a brand new game for me. And a brand new game for many people, and that's always something to celebrate, I think. You cannot shoot up or down. Okay. You can't duck either, so... Alright. Alright, fine. Oh, it disappeared. Can I climb? No, I can't climb that. Couldn't hear it before. Sounds good now? Awesome, thank you. Yeah, hey Jade Space Rabbit, how are you? Yeah, it totally looks like based off of Twin Dragons. But, you know, like I was saying, like I was worried it was going to be like a rip-off of Twin Dragons or it was just going to be more of the same. But I also really like Twin Dragons, so I'm happy to keep playing this. Anybody speak French? Okay, I think it's just telling you that you can change your character if you press the select button. Thank you, pasta. Just like that. Cool. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's a lot of new like assets obviously to it, and Twin Dragons is a great game. Surprisingly challenging as well. Okay, what do you have to say here, friend? Simon something. I don't know. Hi Adam, how are you? Happy Saturday to you. Happy weekend. Alrighty. Oh boy, they respawn. Okay. That thing fires at you. Oh. Oh, you're too slow, dude. Oh no, I'm about to die. Wow, that is a heck of a death sound. Alright, well, first death. Couldn't even make it out of the first stage. Okay. That's because I'm kind of just like trying to figure out these controls here. Sun was in my eyes. I guess probably just like with Twin Dragons, you probably get another life, I guess, if you collect 100 of these things. Alright, I like the controls. They feel pretty good. I can't say for certain that they that the physics feel the same as Twin Dragons. There's a pretty good weight to the character though. And I'm not saying he's fat. I'm just saying he feels like a physical manifestation. Physical manifestation. What are you talking about, dude? Okay. He just feels like the controls feel good. That's what I'm saying. Alright, so I guess these things are just gonna keep respawning, right? Alright, maybe not. Okay. I like those pink crystals. Nice mellow tunes. Whoa. Thanks. And I know you can get a jetpack, which also reminded me of Twin Dragons, because you can fly in Twin Dragons, or at least one of you can fly. So that's health, right? That's health. Those things look like those parabeetles in Super Mario Bros. 3. Alright, wait a minute. I guess... Can't get up there. Simon jumps less than Ludo. Does he? Huh. Have you played this one before, Jade Space Rabbit? Yeah, his shot is definitely more powerful. His jumping seems okay, though. Oh, maybe... Yeah, Ludo jumps farther, I think. Yeah, okay. The distance is a little bit shorter. Huh. Alright, interesting. Can't get up there, though. Is that a door? Or is that gonna kill me? I guess that's a door. The perspective of the character's face is off. Like Peppa Pig. I like Peppa Pig. Hey, Arnpoli. Yeah, it looks like my kind of game too. I love platformers. Hey, Jack Haberdasher. Welcome, folks. I just got started. I died once already while I was kind of messing around with the controls here. It's pretty neat so far. Alright, you're going to give me some more French wisdom. Something, press A to descend certain platform. Oh, okay, you can drop down from platforms. That makes sense. Like that. Okay. It turns out that video games are the universal language. You know exactly what he's saying the whole time. Okay. Neat. Cannot jump through these. Oh, that's, I didn't think that was a platform. Alright, can you jump that, dude? Oh, missed one up there. Alright, I'm just gonna move on. It's okay. You're translating. Oh, you're translating. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's what the thing was about him jumping less than Ludo. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I thought you were just observing things that I was missing somehow, which I guess is true. Look at that. I like the pilot swap on the start screen there. Alright. I appreciate the translations. Oops. It also feels like they take a little bit of time to get moving, just like a tiny little bit. I want that. And like Twin Dragons, this is like a little bit more challenging than it first appears to be. There's no rapid fire. I appreciate the... Oh, what did I do that for? I appreciate the assist, Jade Rabbit. Not making great progress here. I don't need that. What am I doing? Through those. I don't know what that was all about. Guess I might as well continue. I don't know if there are limited continues. Let me see where continue takes me. So if it just continues from this last stage, it just takes me from the beginning. So you know what? I'm willing to bet there are limited continues. So I'm just going to start all over again. Yeah. Alright, so far I like it. Twin Dragons actually took me a while to complete as well. Partially because I was only streaming it. I was only playing it on stream for the most part. Wait, I can't skip this? That's kind of annoying. Alright. Oh, hold on. My controller is acting up. Yes, controller is acting up. Come on, what is this thing doing? Is it because of my computer screen? It might be my computer might be blocking the signal here a little bit. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna move this here. Okay. Might have been my computer. No, this is not. Sometimes the Blu-ray just cuts out on this thing. Alright, I'm switching to a wired controller, like I should have been doing in the first place. Like, this thing works when I'm not streaming, but for some reason when I'm streaming it messes up. So, stand by for 1 second. I'm just going to swap controllers. Yeah, right. Maybe the controller has stage fright. All right, I should do better. Excellent. All right, I should have been using that in the first place. It's fine. Let's see if we can get up to the boss fight this time, at least. His jumping really is pretty short. Those flying things, it seems like it's better to have Simon. This wall blocks a path. You can press step and A to get off some platforms. Try it here for continue your way. This wall blocks the path. You can press step and A to get off some platforms. Oh, yes, okay. That's right, yes, okay. Gotcha. That's the pressing to drop down. Oh, why did I do that? Thank you for the translations. It's really helpful. Thanks. Gonna die. Really do have to switch more often than you would expect. Huh, nothing disappeared. Whoa. Oh boy, here we go. Yep. A little tricky. This is only the first world, guys. My game's off. Anyway, how are you doing, Adam? Are you working today? I had a ton of work today, and my son was home, and kind of for punishment, the school we have him enrolled at has a different way of going about things, and so they kind of have like people in the school can vote on different, like everyone in school can vote on something, on any rule that they want or any motion that they want to enact. And so he was basically voted off the island. He was basically, they didn't want him to come to school. He's been kind of a troublemaker lately. What are you doing, Cat? And so he wasn't really suspended, but he was home when he wasn't supposed to be. And so he was, kind of a problem because I needed to work. And he wanted to play when he was home. Like, I think that he was maybe intentionally misbehaving because he wanted to be home. What the? Oh. And so we didn't want to reward that by, entertaining him during the day when he's supposed to be at school normally. So he just kind of got more and more unruly as the day went on while I was trying to get stuff done. At least I'll get a lap soon if I keep getting these coins. So that was a day. That was a day that I had. It's rough. It's just been very busy at work, and we've got the holiday coming up, and I'm hoping to take some days off. So I need to get stuff done so I can take that time. So that was probably one up, right? Yes. Okay, response. I was like, what if I'd missed that? Alright, we're out of here. Yay. Crystal Forest. I like the crystals a lot. That big heart didn't help me at all. What is that thing? What was that? Okay. Oh, that was fuel, right? So then, to use the jetpack, press up and A for something. Press down and A in order to something. Okay. So I've got this. So up and A. Aho! And then down and A to turn it off. Okay, you know what? That's very, it's very similar to how Minky flies in Twin Dragons. Because you have to press down in order to land. To take off, go up. Thank you. Alright, so this is kind of like basically Twin Dragons. Oh boy, hold on. I made this hard. But there's fuel, which is different, so. Oh, hold on. I want that one up. I'm gonna be in trouble if I run out of fuel. I think I'm in trouble. Oh, thank you. Oh, uh-oh. I'm about to die. Uh-oh. Okay, I made it. Cool. Alright. Yeah, this is totally based on Twin Dragons, but it's different enough. Big Robbit. Oh boy, here we go. I'm not controlling him, he's just walking. It's not my controller messing up either. Alright, that's not so bad. Cool. Wet floor? The password is wet floor? Alright, I like the map. It's cool. Ice mountain. Ugh. There's always an ice level. Okay. Slippery? No, not really. Let's see. There's crystals. I was gonna say, do those crystals hurt you? And it turns out, yes, they do hurt you. Oh, you know what? Can you destroy them? No. Okay. Huh. Oh, okay. I gotta go over this way. Hi. What? So yeah, okay, I'm gonna wait for the translation here. Slips. Thank you, Jade Space Rabbit. I'm very glad that you were here. game not lined up here? Let's see something here. Move this down. I guess I could run a Google Translate on this too, huh? Let's see if that works. When you had to take a second language in school, which one did I pick? So when I first started school, so in junior high, we were able to pick a language, and Spanish was full, so I took Latin, because I was pretty sure that Latin would help me on like the SATs. I'm serious. And then when I was in high school, I took some Spanish. Let me see. So I'm aiming this at the text. It's not really working. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I think it's I have it set for Japanese. So let me try French. The only choice was French, but I still can't read it since it wasn't mandatory in high school. Alright, I'll try this again. What now? You should be able to unlock All Alone now? Oh, okay, and then Jade Space Rabbit's translation is, what now? You should be able to fend for yourself now. Okay, so not a perfect translation, Google Translate, but not terrible, I guess. You took 4 years of Latin. I took 4 years of Latin in junior high. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Can I not jump? Okay. Flag does it. Oh, ow. Why did I jump there? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm frozen. That happens in Twin Dragons too. These are going to be slippery. That's ice, not snow, so that's tricky. Can I train? No, you can't, and you can't transform unless you're on ground, which also is a Twin Dragons thing. That's cool. I couldn't transform. I could not Dang it. Transform there. So that's a limit. Oh crap. Oh wow. I thought that was just gonna kill me like right off. Why did I take 4 years of Latin? Is that the question, Jade Rabbit? I was enjoying it. Oh man, the ice is not fun. Okay. And there's probably limited continues in this too, so. Alright, I'm gonna try continue and we'll see if I run out of continues at some point. It's got the same password though, so maybe not. Or maybe it remembers how many passwords you had when you started? How many continues you had when you started? Could be. See, I've been hesitant to get close to the edge there, and that's why I'm dying. And they actually take a little bit of momentum before they can jump. Moz and Power, hello, welcome. Just playing a new Homebrew NES game. It's a good night. I still cannot believe sometimes that there are brand new NES games coming out. All the time. I hate Ice Worlds. So much. Oh, I'm taking that. That one up is mine. I want that jet fuel. I need a jet now. Looks like these ones shoot ice balls. It's this really interesting thing where it looks like he's gonna fall off the side of the platform, but then he sometimes can jump like right on the edge there. No, this is not Mario Galaxy. It doesn't say Mario Galaxy on the stream, does it? I thought I set it to say base def, no? I hope. Yes, I did set it correctly. I intended to play... Oh, thanks, Mazin. I did intend to play Super Mario Galaxy 2 tonight, but this game just came in. Boss Def just came in. And so I wanted to play that and give it a try. Hi, Lit Gaming. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? Yeah, so far I'm liking it. Except for the ice. Don't like the ice. Not even a little bit. Oh, come on. Yeah, the momentum is really rough on the ice. So I got a checkpoint, I guess. Sure, now you do that to me. Like, a jetpack would be awesome here. Okay, but the ice doesn't hurt you. The ice pellets don't hurt you when you freeze, so that's good. How is that waterfall running? I hope you all are doing well tonight. The tricky thing about getting frozen is that something else can hurt you while you're frozen. Right. Nice Mountain 2. This stage reminds me of Donkey Kong. Oh, wow. Of course it's not a platform. Just walk right off the edge. As I was saying, this reminds me of Donkey Kong. Megadan29, hello sir. Good evening. Welcome to the Friday night stream of Super Mario Galaxy 2. The momentum. I cannot reach that unless... Oh man, I thought those were going to be like Mega Man platforms. I thought it was going to drop me. Right? Because it looks like there's a hole in the line there. If I had a jetpack, I could get that one. Oh, I can go back. I can backpack? I can backtrack. Okay. Oh. Or I could just drop off the side. I could do that too. Clothes on? Come on, Eugene. You can only see from up here, man. You don't know what's going on down there. Background tiles is from very similar color to the foreground tiles, right? Right. Totally agree with you there. Which is probably all part of the trick. You can't even tell when he's frozen because he's the same color. That's funny. Maybe that means he's always cold. It's always ice cold. Okay, we're gonna get that one up this time. No reason not to get that. What? Oh, freaking spikes. Jeez. Okay, that's why I got hit in the first place. That's fine. Ice spikes. Okay. That's fine. You can freeze me. Whoop. Whoa. That's tricky. I would like that one up, so... Come on, go, 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 go. Okay. I just have to be more confident that he's not going to fall off the side there. Guess I have to jump on these things because those things aren't going to really work very well for me. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. That's rough. At least I got the one up. I'm guessing the one ups are not going to respawn though. So now the other danger, I guess, of jumping and getting frozen is you could freeze in midair and then drop. How about you shoot that thing at it? Okay. Whew. I mean, that stuff respawns, but is it one up? I think not. Yeah, one up's not coming back. That is a bit barely. So I've got fuel for a jetpack, but no jetpack. Where did the jetpack go that I had in the previous level? See you, Jade Space Rabbit. Thanks so much for coming by and for translating. Have a great night. A great day wherever you are. Huh. This really is reminding me of Donkey Kong. Alright, what do you got to say? Something... Alright. Oh, Jade Space Rabbit is gone, so let me try this Google Translate thing again. Alright, here we go. No one has... Nobody likes them ice levels for certain, but at least there's no water level in this game. Excellent. I kind of like water levels, though. Hey, Wrestling with Games, how are you? Welcome. Okay. That's pretty cute. I wonder if he... No, he also slides on the outside. I was like, maybe he's more traction than the other guy. No. Ow! Don't walk on the spikes. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Just keep freezing me. Oh. Oh, great. great. No, 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 no. Oof. Sheesh. I'm making this game harder than it actually is. I mean, I think it is a little bit challenging in places, but I'm just not good at it today. That's okay. Probably worth it. How you doing, Megadan and Wrestling with Games? How's your night going? No, oh no! That's so dangerous. One thing that was really cool about Twin Dragons was the switching mechanic, but you didn't really get to switch back and forth until like the last stage of the game, I think, or pretty late in the game. So to be able to do that for the full game is pretty neat. There's definitely the same like DNA here. It's the same engine, I'm sure, but it just has a different feel to it. You do not maintain your momentum if you're in the middle of a jump and you get frozen. Up there. Oh, what? Oh, right next to the heart, too. Whoa, jeez. Oh, really? Wow. Alright, we're gonna continue. Do I just start over from the beginning here? I guess so. Alright. I'm thinking you just need to keep your momentum with the ice. Oh, crap. The ice. Except for that. Don't jump into the spikes. So I don't know if a ROM of this game is going to be made available. I'm suspecting not, because I think it's just being packaged with this book. Oh crap. That you can get with the game. But if you can get it, I'd say it's pretty neat. Wow, that was pretty bad. So it looks like it has unlimited continues so far anyway. Oh, right, you can't jump. That guy looks like a little Galactus. His name is Pasta though. Didn't see that. Oh, what? Oh my god. Okay. I want to check something here. I think Simon is a little bit faster. Yeah? Am I wrong? Am I making that up? Might be making that up. Maybe I'm making that up. Or imagining things. Should've kept going. Oh my gosh, okay. Very annoying. No. The problem there is you're slipping on the ice, and then you get to that bit, and then you sort of you get more traction suddenly, and then you just kind of keep going off the edge there. It's really rough. Yeah, like a boosted speed, exactly. It's like when you're on like there's treadmills, the treadmills, the conveyor belts in a game, and then suddenly you're not on the conveyor belt anymore. All right, we have gotten this far before. These bits are rough. Traction. Oh, yeah, that was worth it. Oh, what? That's okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. So sneaky, so sneaky. These jumps really make me nervous. But you know what? I don't mind having a challenge. Don't mind having a challenge. You spent a lot of money on an NES Homebrew. It's nice to... Oh no. It's nice to get your money's worth. Good grief. Vulture. Okay. I only have one life. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight as the other guy. No good. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Nope. Crap. And you have to continue from the beginning again. Okay. gotta get to the boss with like all your lives. I don't know why you keep getting jet fuel when you don't have a jetpack. I'm pretty sure, yeah, no jetpack. Is this ever gonna line up? Where'd you get a jetpack from? I think maybe killing that thing would get you a jetpack. So what are you guys playing this weekend, if you're playing anything? It's gonna be... I'm looking forward to the to next week, because I'm taking some time off and traveling a bit, and I'm gonna bring my 3DS, and hopefully I'll play some Ocarina of Time and finish that maybe, and I'll have my Switch. Ooh, let's hit that thing this time. I think I can jump over this thing. Yikes. No, curses. So frustrating. Playing Double Dragon 2, trying to make a no death run. Holy cow! And Battletoads like T-Belly, yeah. Yes, absolutely. So you just record, right? What do you record on? You just record. You have a capture card. You're just recording it, and then if you get a good run, you're gonna upload that. I feel like I should record my stream. Like when I'm not streaming, I should be. I do tend to record it a lot of the time, just in case something amazing happens. But I also have been trying to stream more often. I almost did not stream tonight, just because did have a pretty long day, and my wife and I were finally finished up Good Omens on Amazon Prime. It's really good, really funny. It's been a long time since I read the book, so I kind of want to reread it now. Double Dragon 2, I don't really know. don't have the original hardware, so you use emulators. Oh, okay, yeah, the FC Ultra has a record tool. That's right. Yeah. It was pretty neat. If you have like enough hard drive space for it. Oh, darn it. I had a problem at one point where the computer that I was trying to record some footage, and it just seemed to be easier to use the emulator than to. I didn't have like a good capture card at the time, and I had trouble playing the game on the same system I was recording on because it was like stuttering a bit. No Death Run Double Dragon 2, good luck. Yeah, Battletoads is a tricky game to No Death Run, I think. After the recording, you use Sony Vegas. Okay. Yeah, that's right. It probably can't record more than a gig. More than a gig at a time, I think, right? Oh, wait a minute, I need that. Oh, and I've missed it. Oh, great. Good job. Good job. Curses. Missed my one-up. Oh, I guess if I die and start over again over there, I can get it. Stupid. You get some lag. Yeah, there was a little bit of lag, and there was some stuttering in the video. But well, that's gonna make a No Death Run tricky, especially on Battletoads. Should be able to get that at least. So let this guy kill me. You gotta do what you gotta do to get the stream going. I like that there's so many different ways for people to stream. Seen people like playing on their TVs and just recording it on their phone. Various capture cards, emulators. Battletoads only will be a regular run. Oh, yeah. A lot of deaths run, exactly. I want to practice Battletoads some more and get better, because I beat it when I was a kid just once, and I can't prove that I did that, so I want to try again now that I'm older. Alright, switch. Whoops, okay, that was not great. It's okay, I think I have an idea now on how to do this. No, that was a bad strategy. That's not terrible. Dope. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. Might actually be able to do it with just the guy. Just this guy. He should be able to jump. I swear he's faster than the other guy. I don't like jumping with him. This is a French game. Hey, Phil Twerpin. I didn't have any trouble running it on my AVS though, which is interesting. I don't think it's running in PAL. Oh, he's too fast. I think he's too fast. It's messing me up. Can't jump. He's definitely a little bit faster than this guy. Alright, I gotta start this all over again. Ugh, okay. Yeah, it's really good, Phil Twerpin. It's basically very similar to Twin Dragons. It's done by the same guy, Broke Studio. The engine is very similar. A lot of the mechanics are the same, but it feels very different, and it's actually, I think, a little bit harder. Hey, J-Love, hi. Reminds you of Venture Kid? Yeah, there's a feel definitely has like some of that same style, right? Cool. Twin Dragons is a great game. I would definitely get that. It's probably easier to get that game than this one. This one's only available in France so far, I think. But you can switch between two different characters, and they clearly have different skills. And I think that the little blue guy with the glasses, this guy's Ludo, the other guy's Simon, and Simon I think is faster, and so he's a little bit harder to control, but he doesn't jump as high, and he has more powerful shots. So this guy feels more precise when I'm controlling him, but you have to fire more. So yeah, it's pretty neat. I did a unboxing at the very beginning of the stream. If you want to check that out later on, but it's pretty cool. So far, this is just the second world. I've been struggling with this game. It's been a little bit harder than I was expecting it to be. Or I'm just not playing very well today, which is also valid. Sometimes that happens. So the thing I just collected is jet fuel, but I don't have a jetpack, and I don't know where to get a jetpack in this level. This guy needs just for men hair treatment. Yeah, right. Yeah, well, this is how they look in comic book form. Yeah. How did I get this game? I ordered it from omakigames.com, so it's a French import. And I follow the Homebrew games quite a bit, and Broke Studio in particular. I loved Twin Dragons a lot, and so I was very interested in playing this. And I believe it's exclusive to Broke Studio, to Omake Games or Omake Books, and it also comes with a comic book, a collection, like a hardcover collection. And you can, as far as I know, you can only buy it with the book and the game, because I just wanted the game. Just for a minute. And so I don't know if they're going to sell the ROM for this one, because you can buy the ROM for Twin Dragons. At the very least, I don't think it will be available anytime soon. And they just started shipping. I know I saw some folks in France were getting their copies like last week, and mine just arrived yesterday. So I was going to stream Super Mario Galaxy 2 tonight, but this is brand new, and kind of thought I'd give it a try. I keep tapping the button to try to shake out of the ice, but it doesn't really do anything. He just shakes out of it on his own anyway, and you can't really speed it up. So Bad move. T-Belly! How are you, friend? How did you do with Happy Land? That was so much fun to watch you play that game. Got the one up already, right? Rockstar hype. Yeah, thank you. I enjoyed Mappy Land so much that I want to play more of Mappy, the original arcade game. And there's also a Mappy Kids that was only released on the Famicom, which is more of a traditional kind of platformer. It also looks like fun. How are you folks doing tonight? Chillin' at work. Super busy. I've been so busy at work lately. Oh, see, I almost forgot the one up. Again. Oh, right. That's right. I forgot about the spikes, though. I feel like running into spikes from the side shouldn't hurt you. So you switch between characters. So I think overall Ludo, the blonde dude, is better because he is a little bit more precise with his controls and he jumps farther and higher. This guy is really fast and I have a hard time controlling him, especially when I'm switching back and forth, but he fires more powerful shots. But he can only fire them like as long as they're on screen. And this guy at least can fire a few different shots. So they sort of have trade-offs, you know? There's always trade-offs. It's actually pretty interesting. It would be an interesting game. This isn't a game, though, where I think you wouldn't be able to do a challenge where you only play as one guy or the other because you need their individual abilities. Like, this guy would not be able to do most of the jumps on his own in the game. Maybe if you had a jetpack or something, you could do it, but... Oh boy. So that's jet fuel, but... Oh boy. Oh, wow. Okay, almost died here. It takes a lot of momentum before you get moving, especially on the ice. Whoa, don't fall off the edge. See, he's really tricky. He's kind of, I don't know, it's just really tricky to control that guy. Rogaine and glasses. It's Simon and Ludo. I kind of like glasses. Oh, crap. Do that. I mean, glasses probably could use some Rogaine too. And you can't switch characters in mid-air. You have to be, your feet have to be on the ground. was lucky. Okay. Looks like I'm back up to the boss now. Okay. See how we do here. I'm starting to get his pattern, I think, but I gotta switch characters. This guy's too spastic. Okay, that didn't work. I'm not doing great here. I'm really botching this. Stand here. Nope. Move. What am I doing? Okay. I need to go the other direction. A lot harder than the first boss. Okay, I'm gonna go the middle. Okay. This. Nope. Alright, here we do it again. I think I figured out at least a better way of dodging now. I just gotta execute. Like that. Much harder than it needed to be. Ice level. Why is the ice level the second stage? No. Oh man, I'm having a rough time with the ice here. I'm just gonna kill myself and start this over again because I need to have more lives to get to that boss. Sheesh. Continuer? Alright, and hold on a second, I'll be right back, guys. What? Hello? That's really weird. I was muted, and then the settings were messed up. Anyway, and it's just like really loud. What's going on there? All right. So I think it was like 65 or 70, 65 bucks maybe, something like that, because you can only buy it with this book that it comes with. I can tell you in 1 second if I look up my order. If it converted it into like American dollars, because it was in like euros. Yeah, and I don't think they have a ROM available yet. Here's a receipt. 66 euros. I don't know how many American dollars it is. Okay, about 60. $75 maybe? That's a lot. But again, it came with the book. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this boss. Oh, finally. Jeez. Yeah, that took me a lot longer than it should have. So here's this password. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't know what was going on with the microphone, but I wasn't really saying anything except frustration with myself for not being able to get past that stage. Yeah, so this game, comes with this book, and I thought maybe I could resell the book at some point, and that would recoup the expense. Like $75 for a brand new game, especially one that I think is going to take me a while to beat, isn't terrible. Like it's kind of my upwards limit. For a while back, I tried to figure out like what my upward limit would be for like buying an NES game, and I figured that the games that came out, in the 80s and 90s, if you adjust it for inflation, they cost about $75 or $80, So that's the most I've paid for an NES game for the most part, which was Metal Storm, and now I guess this one. But of course, Metal Storm is just the cartridge only and all that stuff. And then I have like a homebrew game that is not widely available, called Starkeeper, and that's like super rare. So I ended up trading a few games for that one. But that one's worth like probably a couple $100. Yeah, $75 for like a new game. I mean, especially considering like a new game for like a modern console is going to cost you about the same amount. And this is of course physical media, so it's boxed. It has a really nice manual that I can't read because it's in French, and a sleeve and everything. I feel okay with it, especially because I thought sometimes with these homebrew games, I think they might be, wow, this looks like a Super Mario Brothers ghost house. They might be hard to come by, I don't know how limited this game is going to be in terms of its release, but that encourages me to pick up a game sooner than I might. Alright, let's see what this guy is saying. Tension, something multiple, something blah blah blah, something round. Okay. I'm gonna translate this with my phone. Let's see what this says. Attention to multiple paths and exits hidden, you risk of turnaround. Okay, so this is gonna be a maze. Alright. Which means it is like a ghost house. Alright. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream. Had a long day. But, I like this music. Plus, the other thing is that I really like about buying homebrew games, and another reason why I don't really begrudge the cost, is because I really enjoy supporting indie developers, Like, this is money, if you buy an NES game now for that amount of money, like let's say you bought Little Samson or something like that, like that money is not going to go to the developers. It's not going to go to Nintendo. It's not going to go to, Konami or Taito or anything like that. But if I buy this game, it's going to the people who made it, So, and also like looking at the expense of how much it costs to make these games, because you can't mass produce cartridges anymore. I recently discovered that just the cartridge, like the materials and everything, is probably costing between $20 and $30 alone, and that's on top of the development cost of making the game in the first place. In fact, it must just go straight. Hey Brunos dos Santos, how are you? Oh, you know what? Oh, I don't think it'll translate. Let me see if I can translate that. Now that I have my phone out. Let's see what that says there. Yeah, it's not having a good... It's not easy to translate. Let me just see something here. Yeah, it's not taking it. But anyway, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. It's always good to see you here. Now, so does it mean like if I jump on the platforms, that's going to take a different route, like with Super Mario Brothers? Ooh, first bit of flicker there. Whoa, hello. That was a shocking turn of events. Oh gosh, what is going on? This is like some Ghosts and Goblins nonsense going on here. Ow! Haunted Mansion, as advertised. Now I guess my password, I think it's just that the game just has unlimited continues, so I don't think it matters. And you can't drop down that way. Getting some slowdown too. That's exciting. Oh, good night, Maz, and thank you for coming by. Yes. Oh, Bruno's saying that the game is awesome. Oh, cool. I've got so many people translating for me tonight. Yeah, I think it's pretty great. Am I supposed to go up there? Okay. So it may not actually be a maze. It's just saying that there are different paths that you can take, and it's gonna probably is easy to get turned around in here. It's probably a lot of backtracking and whatnot. Anyway, have a great weekend, Mazin. I will be streaming on Sunday night, I think. I'm going to try to do my NES Alphanumeric stream on Sunday night instead of Wednesday because of the holiday. So I'll be playing Pac-Mania, Tengen. You know, unless something else comes up and I... See, he's interesting because I swear he like drops down off the edge of the platform. He can still kind of jump. Ooh, look at those skulls. Or whatever these things are. These things look like Pokemon. Yikes. Oh gosh. They're just never going to give me another jetpack, are they? Alright, that looks like it says A L-I-V-E, live. I mean, I know what alive means, I just don't know what it means in this context. Oh, it means I made it. Cute. Oh, wow, okay. I don't know if he can run over small gaps like Mario can, but I'm not going to risk it. Oh, boy. That's fuel. Which I cannot reach. I might need to go get a jetpack. Interesting. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay. So far, I think this is my favorite theme song in the game. Oh, fun. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this game does have caption music. Wait, are you staying? Oh, Bruno's was leaving. Or were you going? Or were you leaving? I thought you were leaving. Sounds like something I'd hear in like Luigi's Mansion. Alright, I can't jump over that, right? Can I? Yeah, sort of. Should have gone down there, I guess. I'm not actually sure what that does. Wow, this level is a real kicker. I'm gonna check the manual real quick because I'm wondering what that power-up does. Fuel. Well, that's what I thought. It is fuel. Okay. Oh, so some of the ones that have smaller amounts that just say F, those are less amounts of fuel. I wonder what this says here. Let's see. Simon is an intelligent, posed, and thoughtful nerd, eternally single. He prefers to focus on his dining center's favorite interests like video games and base stiff adventures. Simon's shot is much more powerful than that of Ludo in order to get rid easier lies, enemies, and bosses, but in return it jumps lower than her boyfriend? Are they dating? You got me. I can't tell. I don't know. The translation is not great, so I don't know if that's actually what it said. So don't hold me to that one. Oh no. What am I doing? No, get out of there. I'll have to read the comic if I can. Try to get the relationship. Alright, continue. That's the same password. I'm going to take a picture of that password because I don't know how much longer. Oh wow, it's already after 1. I don't know how much later I'm going to be streaming tonight. I'll play a little bit longer though. And clearly we will have to come back to this one. I have to test to see if this thing will play in my my portable NES. I'm guessing not. Although I forget if Twin Dragons worked or not. No? Okay, I was just gonna try to get past him, and then I changed my mind. Holy, slow down, Batman. I actually do not see slowdown in modern NES games too often. So this game's really pushing it. These are like the Medusas of the game, I guess. That sound, man. And this reminds me, I still have to do my review of Raleigh. Yikes. I still have that footage somewhere. Oh wait, that game hasn't come out yet, right? The final version, I don't think has come out yet. Wait, did it? I don't think it did. I think it was supposed to come out in like February, maybe. Is anyone planning to see Star Wars this weekend? No spoilers, please, if you've seen it already. We're hoping we'll get to see it tomorrow, but we have not picked up tickets yet, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Yeah, this is a really solid platformer. I'm enjoying this, he says as he dies. You can try to see it next weekend. Oh, game over? Nuts. Okay. No spoilers. After Christmas? Oh, good luck, man, if you can hold out for spoilers. I've blocked every keyword I can on Twitter, and things still slip through. Been pretty good though so far. It looks like almost looks like nobody is talking about it. Everybody's talking about The Witcher instead. I just don't understand why people get a kick out of posting their responses to something, you know, as soon as they've seen it, you know, in that sense, when they know that people are heavily invested in seeing it without any spoilers. Because I know I'm probably taking it to an extreme, but your reaction of like, oh, this is better than I expected is in itself a spoiler for me, at least. Or oh, this made me so sad, or something like that, you know, because you're telling me, you know, you're tipping the hand about certain types of emotions that the thing is going for, or how you responded to things, and it really does like influence my perception of it, or I think I go into it with certain level of expectations, you know. But yeah, I know that's a little bit more extreme. Certainly don't want any plot spoilers. Or like, no spoilers, but if you liked The Last Jedi, then you'll like Rise of Skywalker or whatever. I'm making those up, by the way. I don't know anybody saying anything like that. Most of my contacts are on Facebook, but I stopped using Facebook for the last couple days for the most part, because there wasn't any way to filter it, and people are a little bit looser, I think, on Facebook in terms of how they're responding to things. Yeah, I can't believe that twist is a spoiler. Absolutely. I keep waiting for the twist. Or I didn't expect to see, so, you know, nudge nudge, you know. I mean, yeah. And they say, oh, then you should stay off the internet if you don't want to be spoiled for it. Well, it shouldn't be on me, but I also can't control other people's etiquette, so it is kind of on me. I just can't not use the internet, especially, you know, if I'm using it in a professional capacity, which on some level I am, but then also, like, I'm using it because I need social interaction with people, and sometimes online is the only way to do it, so... Stay off the internet. Yeah, you should just not do anything useful ever, including work. Exactly. Oh my god. Crap, get out of here. Oh my god, no. Oh, the heart. I wanted the heart. This one's tricky. Especially this whole idea of like event television, where it's like, well, you had a week to watch this thing, and it's like, well, I have other stuff going on. I can't just watch a show, or, you know, certainly I can't just drop everything to see a movie. Like, we're gonna bring the Spud with us, which we probably shouldn't really, but we're gonna bring him with us to see the movie. Sometimes I can't get childcare, or, you know, I'm busy working on a deadline or whatever, and I can't go see a movie. Does that mean I should be spoiled for it because I couldn't see it the same weekend everyone else did? I really don't. I don't know. I mean, I'm not as hardcore a Star Wars fan that I need to see it opening weekend, but I'm kind of seeing it in defense, you know, in a sense of defense to prevent spoilers, because I care. If I'm going to see it, I care about it, and I want to not have the ending or major plot points ruined for me. Can you imagine, like, Star Trek The Wrath of Khan coming out nowadays with, like, Twitter? Yeah, who has the time and the money for all that? I still haven't seen... I watched the first 2 episodes of Infinite Crisis, or Crisis on Infinite Earths, and I meant to watch the 3rd part, but then I got busy. Like, I had stuff to work on. Or sometimes I just don't feel like watching that thing, you know, just then. And it's like homework. It's like, oh, you gotta watch it because somebody's gonna ruin it for you if you don't watch it right now. Great. Remove all enjoyment of the thing from me and have it just be an assignment. Not doing great here. Alright. It's 1:30. I only recently caught up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and we're just now watching Season 3 of Good Place and Season 2 of Star Trek Discovery. Yeah. On a really good week, I can watch maybe 5 episodes. 5 episodes, that's... Yeah, on a good week, I feel like I watch... So part of the problem is... Part of the problem is that I'm watching, like, YouTube a lot when I'm kind of idly doing stuff. Because if I'm really going to sit down and watch something, then I want to focus on it. So I probably spend more time on YouTube, you know, watching streams than I should. But I probably only watch like maybe 2 or 3 hours of TV a week, I think. Cora and I just finished watching Good Omens, which came out like a long time ago. We've been watching it almost since it came out, very, very slowly. Voltron, Dragon Prince. We're still in the middle of Season 1 of Voltron. We should get back to that. Oh, 5 hours, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tell me about it, Adam. You've got more than me. I had the kid home today from school, and he sounded like he was like wrecking parts of the house today. But I needed to work. I couldn't pay attention to him. You know, he needed to entertain himself, but he didn't want to. He wanted me to play with him. He has plenty of things to do if he just chooses to do them. Yeah, those are on Amazon Prime here. As I haven't seen, I only saw the first episode of Expanse, and I need to go back and watch it because I really liked it. But again, I didn't have time for it. Like, I've only seen the first episode of Stranger Things so far, so I'm just not prioritizing as much. And lately, I've been trying to prioritize. For a long time I was prioritizing gaming, and lately I've been trying to prioritize reading a little bit more, and at some point I need to prioritize writing again. But if I'm on deadline, then that becomes a pretty big priority. Did I get lost? I did. How did I get up there before? Oh, okay, that thing disappeared. That guy's jump is weird. Kind of jumps off the edge. I was trying to switch characters. When you watch a thing, you want to be immersed in it. Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Because I've been I used to try to watch things while I was cleaning up in the kitchen, doing dishes or cooking. And it ended up that YouTube was perfect for that, because I don't have to pay attention to most YouTube videos or a live stream or something. Sometimes I'll have a live stream on when I'm working, but I'm not going to, watch an episode of Star Trek or something while I'm working. And half the time I have to mute the stream anyway, because if I'm writing, I can't listen to somebody talking. But yeah, exactly. I want to sit down. I don't want to have to multitask something. If I'm going to watch a show or a movie, I want to really just sit there and enjoy it and just take it in. And there's some YouTube videos I do want to pay attention to. So, like, there's that documentary on M2, which I think I only watched part of. And the Gaming Historian just released a video on the story of Super Mario Bros. 3, which I kind of know the story of Super Mario Bros. 3 because I lived through it. And I know a lot about the game, but I still enjoy watching somebody kind of pull all the history together. Thanks. Barely alive. I can't even listen to music with lyrics while I'm writing. Unless it's like anime music or video game music. If it's anime music that has Japanese lyrics that I don't understand. Man, I don't know if I'm going to get through this stage tonight. I was remembering, so T-Belly was streaming Mappyland earlier today, and I was remembering that stream, Adam, where we were hanging out pretty late until I finished that game. That was a ton of fun. He kind of got stuck. Last I saw, he was stuck in the same place that I was stuck in for a really long time, that 4-3, 4-4 section. That's a tough game. Yeah, he was playing that, and I was working today, and when I was doing graphics editing, I was able to listen to him, but when I had to switch to writing and editing, I had to mute him for a bit. Then, of course, my son kept coming in because he wanted to hang out with me, and I was like, I'm working. And it was kind of like, almost like having the boss around, where it was just like, I don't want my son to see me working with like a YouTube stream up, because then he's not going to believe me that I'm getting stuff done. So I kept switching the thing off and telling him to get out of my office. No, really, kid, I'm working. You gotta go. You gotta go. He also did not understand, probably because he's 5, that his distractions were slowing me down. So because he kept interrupting me, it was taking me longer to do the work than if he had not been interrupting me, which meant that he was delaying the time I would actually be free to play with him. But he's really got trouble with delayed gratification. So he's not the most patient of people. Still here, hey Phil. Yep, sorry, I'm taking a long time to get through this game. I'm not really in a hurry. I'm enjoying it. I just won't be able to play this probably until after Christmas. Close to New Year's, really. I'm in the middle of so many other NES games as well. I didn't really want to start a new one. I've got some other homebrew games that I haven't even popped in to play yet or stream, like Nebs and Debs. And I've never streamed the Lizard, and I really want to play that one sometime. I felt like I needed to be in the right mood for that one, because it's sort of a puzzle. It's a game that you sort of have to puzzle out, and it's a lot of exploring. Sometimes I just want something a little more straightforward. told your kids so many times, you're literally making it take longer for me to do the thing you want me to do. Exactly. Exactly. I'm not even done. I have to do some work this weekend because I lost too much time today trying to multitask too much with him. Yikes. Oh man, why did I do that? Oh, was I right here? Okay. If I can get through here, we'll be at the boss, but this stage has been giving me problems. Mostly because I'm being careless. It's also pretty stingy with, like, power-ups, I think. I'm gonna try going down this time. Why does this remind me of Castlevania all of a sudden? Oh, crap. I think I have to go down anyway. That jump I did before to get it to go the upper route was a little dangerous. Oh good, I got a one up. Can I shoot this guy on his way down? Yes. Okay, great. Okay. What do I do here? Do that? Yes. Yeah. Oh, jump back. Great. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Actually, why did I stop to talk to that guy? I should have just kept going. Yeah, why did I stand there? So close.
Oh crap. Phew. I have no idea what that guy says, but Mega bossed. Mega bossed. Got 1 life. Great. Great. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's much incentive in killing that thing because I'm pretty sure this guy's just going to spawn another one. Oh, 2, great, okay. Oh no. Really? Shoot. Oh, come on. Really? Oh. Oh. Oh, man. That's a fun boss. Alright, I'm gonna make one more, thanks Mazin. I'm gonna make one more run at this and then I'm probably gonna go to bed. That's an interesting boss though. I wonder what that guy was saying in the, just before you go through, maybe he was warning me about the boss. It's a really clever boss though. Wait a minute. He had a health point. That was bothersome. I should probably switch to this guy when I'm flying. Awesome. Well, he fell off. Yep, and that's that. Alright, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I will continue this another time. That was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, have a good weekend. I will see maybe some of you on Sunday night when I stream Pac-Mania. Unless I change my mind. I will probably be streaming Sunday night. And we'll come back to this game at some point, I think. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, thank you. Alright, and if I don't see you guys again, then have a fantastic holiday. Or at the very least a good week if you don't celebrate any special holiday next week. And may the Force be with you. Always. Alright, thanks. Good night, guys.